In a refrigeration cycle, the refrigerant passes through the four main stages: compression, condensation, expansion or throttling, and evaporation. The process starts in the compressor, where the refrigerant is pumped and its pressure, temperature, and enthalpy are raised. The expansion or throttling stage occurs in this expansion device in most domestic and commercial refrigerators. A capillary tube is used as an expansion device. This capillary is a thin tube of a small internal diameter where refrigerant pressure and temperature are reduced. Capillary tubes are usually longitudinally joined to a return suction tube, which returns the refrigerant to the compressor. Capillary and return tubes are connected respectively at the inlet and outlet of the evaporator. Bundy solutions for this assembly can be made of several materials that can help our customers to reduce costs. During the evaporation process, the fluid expands and absorbs sensible heat from the inside of the refrigerator or freezer. Similar to condensers, there are static and forced draft evaporators. Static evaporators work through natural convection as well as conduction heat transfer mechanisms. Forced draft evaporators absorb heat with the aid of a low-power fan, which pushes an air draft through the evaporator, reducing its temperature and cooling down the appliance interior. Ice buildup caused by the humidity in the air and deposited in the evaporator will significantly reduce the performance of the whole system. Bundy evaporators are designed to delay ice buildup, which reduces the frequency of defrost cycles, thus reducing overall energy consumption. During the condensation stage, latent and sensible heat are rejected to the environment, while the refrigerant suffers a series of phase changes. The components involved in this stage are the water evaporation coils, either as a separated component or as an extension of the condenser and located immediately at the outlet of the compressor. Its main function is to evaporate the residual water resulting from the defrost cycle of the evaporator. Then, the fluid enters the condenser, whose only function is to reject heat to the environment. Refrigeration system components work together in a perfect balance designed to optimize the system's performance. Bundy technical teams are prepared to evaluate the impact of a product substitution and, if necessary, define the changes required to obtain the optimal performance. Here at Bundy Refrigeration, we are already developing the components of the future, and we want our customers to be a part of that. That's why we recently launched our SE-Wave strategy, which seeks to strengthen our technical relationships with all of our customers through the early involvement of our technical teams in their design process. By doing that, we will be able to support them not only as suppliers during the production phase of the refrigeration systems, but also on the design qualification phases, either as a supporting partner to the design efforts or by taking care of the complete design process of the refrigeration circuit components and performing for them the most common qualification tests. Bundy is ready to become the only business partner for cooling component solutions you will ever need.